Awesome. So thank you all for joining. My name is Danielle. If we have not met before, I'm the customer success manager for everyone that is with the Luminate subscription. So just anytime you have any questions about Homebot, I'm your go-to person. You can reach out to me over email. We can set up one-on-one calls. Like, I'm here for all of that. We also have Barbara here on the call. She's the account executive. So she's more of like the sales counterpart, but she's also available if you have any questions. So yeah, just feel free to leverage us in any way you need when it comes to Homebot. Today, we're going to be going over the app, which is pretty exciting. I know I sent the communication about the app, a little one-pager about it, but we're very excited. It came out last week and we're excited to offer it to everyone. So I'll be going through just a deck of the app, do a brief little demo. And then if you have any questions throughout this, feel free to put it in the chat and then we'll be answering as we go. So I will go ahead and share my screen. Cool. So what you can expect from this call, we're going to go over why we're doing this mobile experience. We're going to go over the app experience and then just some action items and a Q&A. I do have a QR code pulled up before we get started. So if you would like to scan this QR code, you could then download the app. I did say in the email, you do need to add yourself as a client to your existing account to download this app. So this is a client-facing app. And your clients will be able to access it through the email that they have in your Homebot account. So you will also need to have your client email and to be able to access the app. So if you have yourself added as a client to your account, feel free to scan, download the app to your device, and then you can log in with that customer email that you have. Cool. So why mobile? So this is pretty much why we created the mobile app, why we spent so much time perfecting it. 74% of buyers search for and find a home on a mobile device. So we wanted to meet those people where they're at. We want to meet your clients where they're at. 90% of the mobile usage happens in apps instead of mobile browsers. So just making this more app friendly, more mobile friendly for them. And just, meeting those clients where they're at so that they can kind of get their Homebot digest in a simpler, sleeker version, all while continuing to keep you top of mind. We did find that 2 times buyer likelihood to search digitally first before contacting their agent. So again, just giving them where they're at, meeting that database that you have, these young incoming homeowners that are coming into market, giving them the app experience that they're looking for. We know that Homebot engagement rate is over 40% for homeowners and buyers, and over 70% of Homebot users open their digest on a mobile device. So just wanted to give this to your clients, make it easier for them to access their Homebot reports, accessing you, asking their questions. So it really helps just boost the already great engagement that Homebot is providing. We did see that there was 2 times higher session length and clients returning weekly in the beta testing that we did. So, you're familiar with that 40% engagement rate. Well, now imagine that's 2 times higher. People are returning weekly instead of monthly. We send those monthly reports, but now they're getting push notifications anytime there is an update to the report. So they're coming back weekly and, just making sure that they're reaching out to you with their questions, giving them more opportunities to reach out to you and really nurturing that database that you already have in Homebot. So now I'm going to go over the app experience. So the core homeowner experience, it's pretty much the same as the current one that you have, that you've seen. Main difference is there's a new app exclusive feature that like instant referral link sharing. So at the bottom of those reports, clients are able to share Homebot to their friends, family, inner circle. That's already on the web browser, but now we have a way for them to send like an instant referral link to just their contacts in their phone. So same as like when they would send someone a message with a link, they're able to share that Homebot for you. So as they're interacting with the digest and they love and know this report, they're able to send it to their circle a lot easier. And that's just the potential for more referrals coming your way. So you definitely keep an eye out on your leads page when you have anyone join through a referral link. And it just also is helping connect you to clients by push notifications, as well as those emails when digest updates are available. So like I said, if they opt into those app notifications, anytime there's an update to the report, like, hey, you have an updated home value estimate, that's a push notification as well as an email. So just easier for them to click on that notification and get taken directly to the report. And then there's your brand right there at the top. So again, they know who they're reaching out to. They know who they're asking their questions to when there are any updates.
Hey, Danielle,
Yeah.
David just asked a really good question in there, and it's the perfect time because you're talking about the push notifications. I don't know if you know this or not. Um, will they get a push notification when the loan officer sends a video through Homebot? So you know how you do like the email video? Do you know if that will show up as a push notification?
I don't think videos are showing up in the app yet. That's something that's on the product roadmap. But we wanted to get the app out just as soon as possible, but video is not compatible with the app just yet.
Cool.
Thank you for
Thank
that.
you for that. We'll keep you posted, David, when we hear more too.
Yeah, we'll continue to send out updates.
Yeah. There's another question that popped in here too, Danielle. If you can speak to where the home value estimate data comes from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we get our home value estimates from 3 different places. We have our data provider who provides us with our ABM, and then they have all their fun algorithms and all the data on the back end. So we take from that. Then we also take from any information that is provided to us during uploads. So when your corporate team is uploading your data each month, any loan appraisal value is included in that report. So we also take from that. And then we also take from public records. So we take from these 3 places, and then we take the highest of those values. We know that data doesn't always get it right, like those algorithms and public record. So just as much information that is provided to us during upload, that ensures the most accurate number. But yes, we pull from those 3 different places.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool. Awesome. So I'm just going to go through a quick little demo experience of what it looks like in the app. So again, your clients are going to log in with their client email address. They can add in their home, and then it'll bring up that familiar homeowner digest that we know and love, just more mobile friendly. It's just very sleek. And yeah, so this is what you can expect when you look through the app on your phone. They can make any updates, they can go into the different modules, and then they'll have those pink chat bubbles throughout. So they'll still be reaching out to you. Definitely still monitor your email for any of those communications that come your way. Like I said, this is a client-facing app, so you don't need to download the app in order to communicate with your clients. This is for them to just get in touch with you another way and to get more information. I'll be going over the buy and find experience, which is a little bit different than what's on the current web browsers. So that's where the differences come into place on the app. But the homeowner experience, essentially the same. They can also, like I said, send that invite link to their inner circle that way and just keep the referrals coming your way. Cool. I'm going to go to the buy experience now. So this is going to really help your clients understand how they can become purchase ready in 3 minutes or less. It's a comprehensive assessment based on the client data that they provide, based on the market dynamics, the mortgage prerequisites, and it's really just that customizable scenario planning so their clients can really model their buying future. There is so much more insights on this app version than is on the current buy that you're familiar with in your web browsers. So they're going to start seeing like more financial insights. What can they do to increase that purchasing power? How can they get into that dream home? And they can set a timeline like, I want to be in this home in 4 months. What do I have to do? Well, they need to increase their home savings, or maybe they need to increase their credit score. They got to keep up with those debt payments. So it's a lot more personalized to them based on the information they provide, based on the market, based on their prereqs. So this is just much more personalized and more guidance for them to get them into that dream home and become purchase ready. So I'll show you a demo of what this process looks like. Again, like I said, it's a little bit different than the current experience, but it's much more personalized. They're going to get into the buyer onboarding process. Only takes a few minutes. They only have to do it once. They're going to put in their debts that they have. They're going to put in their salary, going through the process here about their job, continuing to move through the buyer onboarding experience. So then they can give the savings that they have set aside, and this is all going to come together in a nice little bow on how this all impacts their purchasing power, and then use this as the North Star for what they can get into with their future home. They can say that they would like to use equity from any other owned homes that they have. And now they're going to be able to see their estimated purchasing power. They can complete weekly check-ins to see how close they are to getting to their goal. So that also helps with those clients returning weekly and reaching out to you more and just nurturing your clients and really retaining them in your database. As you know, we do not sell your data. These are your clients and they're staying safe within the Homebot app, the same that they do on the current web browser. They can see how their purchase readiness changes based on their credit score, based on their current savings that they have, talking about how much they will use to buy that home that they're looking to get into. So just a lot more financial insights here. They're going to be able to toggle the home savings, the credit score, and watch their purchasing power change in real time. So maybe they got an increase in salary. They can go in and update that here and really see how that impacts that purchasing power, their credit score, and their home payments. And we'll tell them what they can do to increase their purchasing power. So just, giving them more insights on increasing their savings, maintaining their credit score, and keeping up with their debt payments. And now there's going to be new questions that they can ask you throughout. So they can reach out like, am I ready for a mortgage? Like, what do I need to do to get ready for this mortgage that I'm looking for? So just creating more conversations for you to stay in touch with your clients and get them into that dream home. Awesome. Now we're going to go into the find experience. So this is a map-based home search, really enriched to keep you front and center. It's going to connect you as your clients are viewing homes within their budget, really understand how to afford that dream home that they're looking for. They're able to reach out to get pre-qualified. They can request tours with your agent partners. And then they're able to compare similar homes and just review the market analyses. So they're going to be looking at listings and you're going to be branded on those listings and then referring it over to your agent partners. So this is also big for your agent partners because we have almost 100% national coverage, working towards getting to 100% in Q1, but we're almost there. It works the same as any other listing search provider, except we know that your data is safe in here. So your agent's data is going to be safe in here. When you're passing these referrals off to your agents, they're really hot leads for them to follow up on and just take care of your clients, really giving your clients that one team, one dream mentality that they have people that are looking out for their best interests. And like I said, we don't sell it. So it's not a sales like slimy perspective. They have people that are just really taking care of them to get them into that dream home that they're looking for and help them reach their goals. So I'll go through the find experience here. They're going to go over to the find tab. They can put in a zip code that they're looking at. And then we'll tell them the homes that are within their budget. They have their budget that they are guessing with, or they can reach out for a pre-qualification and then start looking at homes within that budget and just scan through the different areas that they're interested in. And then when they click on a listing, they'll see all the insights that Homebot provides them with that they can't get anywhere else. So if it's a smart buy or a weak buy or a fair buy, telling them like, hey, this is over budget, you could lose money on it, or it's within budget and it's a great market and you might make money on this home. So this would be a smart buy for you. And they can reach out to schedule a tour. And that's just another opportunity to refer over to your agent partners and possibly get that referral bonus. So really just a great way to keep your clients in your sphere of influence with all the different aspects that we have within Homebot. As you can see at the bottom, we have the own, buy, and find experience. So it's really easy for them to just toggle back and forth between the three different experiences. Whereas in the web version, they have to go through like a couple extra steps to get to each experience. So it's all in one nice little place for them. Cool. And continue to throw any questions in the chat as we're going through this. But now we're going to go over credit monitoring. So when I say credit monitoring, I know it sounds scary. I promise it's not exactly credit monitoring. Basically, it is a soft pull and we do not sell the data again. So just wanted to put that out there before there's any panic. Clients have the option to register for credit monitoring through our partnership with TransUnion. Data is protected, never sold, enables point-in-time updates about the buyer's purchasing power and how a few points of improvement can make a major difference. This is a great way to ensure that your database is protected. You're not even going to see this data. This is for your clients to input this information and then just see how it affects their purchasing power, just giving them more educational insights on everything that goes into purchase readiness. So you will not see the information that is provided to them when they're opting into credit monitoring. This is just for your clients' educational purposes and then reaching out to you when they have questions on continuing that purchase readiness. But again, soft pull, no impact on their credit, never sold. This will not create any trigger leads. You can ensure that your database is safe and secure when they do opt into credit monitoring. It's an extra step for them that when they're in their buyer profile, they'll have to click on the credit monitoring. So it's not automatically turned on for everybody. But this is the new feature that is involved with the buy experience, just giving them more insights to their purchasing power. So I'll show you what that looks like and what that process is when they do sign up for this. I'm going to slow this down because it goes a little fast. So they're just going to provide their information. And then we will ask them just a few questions, where their social security number was issued, monthly debt payments that they have, and then they'll accept that. They'll see a bunch of disclaimers letting them know that this is all safe and secure. They'll say that they want those notifications, and then they'll see how their purchasing power changes in real time with that updated credit score. So as it loads here, they'll see that credit score updated and they watch their purchasing power just change. So now they'll be able to go through the report using that information that they just provided us with. We will slow it down. Oh, an error occurred. Basically, what they would see is just that credit score on their profile and then let them know like, hey, there might be some issues. Maybe just like making sure they don't have any like foreclosures or just checking on debts that they have. They can see how that impacts their credit score and how that would impact their purchase readiness. So just more financial insights for them, but all safe and secure. Checking the chat. Looks like Barbara is handling it. Thank you, Barbara. Any other questions on this credit monitoring feature?
Danielle, you don't know what which scoring model it is, do you?
I don't want to say the wrong thing. I know we talked about it, but yeah, we'll find out for you, Betsy.
We'll double check. Yeah, I just wanted to, but yeah, Betsy, we'll double check.
Awesome. Cool. So that is what you can expect from the app experience. So now moving forward, the action items. So the app is turned on for all of your clients after the next time they sign in to view the report, the next time that they receive an email with their new monthly report, they'll see a little call to action, just letting them know like, hey, Homebot is on the mobile app now. You can download the app here. Like I said, they must use that same email that is associated with their Homebot digest. And then they can log into the app using that. Any new clients that you have who want to join directly in the app, you will have a customer code in your account. So I believe it's in the Get Leads tab in your Homebot account. You can go to Share Mobile App and you'll see your customer code in there and just different ways that you can promote the app on social media. And then you can experience Homebot Mobile by adding your personal email as a client. So when you're in your account, if you go over to the Add Clients tab, just add in your personal email and your information so that you can log in with that personal information to use the app. Awesome. So like I said, those existing loaded clients will have access. They'll automatically receive links to download in their Homebot emails throughout the home search function in the web browser and then in their home digest. And here's what that will look like here. Clients can also find and download the Homebot app directly from the App Store. They just need to put in their client email address. So here's some download link examples, and this is what they'll see in their reports. There's that pop-up there. Here will show up in that email down here at the bottom. And then when they're looking through homes on our Homebot home search, they can also see ways to download the app that way. We're not sending them any like proactive communication about the app. It'll just be calls to action within what they're already receiving from you. So nothing additional. You'll continue to receive your client events and DMs via email. So definitely keep an eye out for the communications that come into your email. There's going to be new questions that they're able to ask within their report. There's new activities that are going to show up on your dashboard, and you'll be able to see that on that main page when you log in. You'll also see a new drop-down feature in your 30-day performance for the mobile app. So you'll see the app users any new downloads over the last 30 days, and then what the app views are. So you'll be able to keep track of the clients that are using the app. Any questions? Feeling good? Okay.
Actually, let's see. David asked another good. Do you know if there will eventually be a chat feature that a client can chat with the loan officer directly from the app?
That would be really cool. And I'm going to pass that along to our product team. Like as you could see on this slide here, we do want to hear from you. Any comments, criticism, issues, any feedback about how we can improve the app experience, definitely let us know. That is great feedback that I can totally put to our product support team that they can take and learn as ways to continue to make the app better. We just launched this last week, so we're also learning as we go. So we just encourage you to try the app for yourself, add yourself as a client, continue to provide us feedback on how we can make the app better for you and your clients, because that'll probably happen in the future as we continue down the path of using a mobile app. But yeah, we're really excited to roll this out to everyone. I'm here if you have any other questions. Okay, I'm going to check the chat now. We got a couple things coming in. Greg, so they will only have access to credit monitoring on the mobile app. That is not something that is on the web version yet. Could be in the future, but that's a new exciting feature that we have with the app. And then to answer Kevin's question, to explain again where we go to get the customer code. So in your Homebot account, if you go to your Get Leads tab in the top, and then it'll take you to your share pages. So when you're going to share your page on social media, there's a couple different tabs where you can share it directly to social media. You can share your share pages. We also now have the share your mobile app option. So that should be in there. Let me know if for some reason it's not. But then you can share your code on social media that way, and then clients can sign up using your code. And then they'll also populate as a lead into your account. So when you are promoting your customer code, definitely keep an eye out on your leads tab so you can monitor those people that are joining. And then Ryan's question, let's see. With realtor partners already being sponsored by another lender, is there a way for them to share Homebot with multiple lenders without paying additional fees? So with agent co-sponsorship, they can only partner with one lender. So when you're partnered with an agent, it really just positions you as that go-to wealth building expert for their clients to reach out to, because you would be branded on their reports. So they're not going to be able to have multiple lenders branded on their reports. They can only have the one. However, if you have a great relationship with an agent who really wants to partner with you, and no longer partner with their previous lender, just reach out to me. I just need your verbal approval from both the agent and from you to disconnect that previous relationship, and then I can connect you two together. But they can only partner with one lender at a time. However, you can partner with as many agents as you would like. And then assuming partners can share the app and will have a unique code link. I do believe they do have access to the app. I haven't demoed this to agents yet, but since they do have access to the app, I'm also assuming that they will have a unique code. Barbara, I don't know if you have any additional insight there, but I would assume it's the exact same experience.
Yes, it is the same experience. Yep.
Thank you for confirming.
You bet.
Awesome. Any other questions? We have a few minutes, so I'm going to stay, hang out, answer questions. If you don't have any additional questions, that's all I have for you today. I'll be sending this deck over along with the recording, and then you'll have my contact information for any other questions you have, or if you want to walk through anything one-on-one, I'm totally here for it. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone's time, and I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Of course. Oh, wait, we got a question in.
Let's see. Is Homebot looking to move to a static link on the web version and have people log in?
I think that's I don't think that's in the works, Greg, as of right now, but that's definitely something we can ask.
Do you mean for your clients to have them log in on the web?
Correct, yeah.
Gotcha. So I don't know if that is something that we would work on. Currently, we send those monthly emails and then they can just jump into the report. So I think the whole point there was making it kind of easy for them to access from their email. But now that we're on the app version, they do have that login piece and it's just easy to access through the app. So I think it's just like ease of use in both ways, you know?
No, for sure. And I think one thing we were looking at is how many apps will a client download, right? Because they obviously have our app. And ideally was always looking to put the Homebot link within our app. So they have that. Now you guys have a mobile app, which is super nice, but